Hey everyone, I hope you're all having an awesome day so far today. So in today's episode, let's cover something that Vader racks his brain against in the novel The Rise of Darth Vader. Now in the prequels, Sidious had his eyes on Anakin at the age of 9, just as we saw in The Phantom Menace. When Anakin started to show his powers, Palpatine knew that this was the chosen one to fulfill his plans in the galaxy. Up until this point, we always thought Sidious intended for Anakin to be the most powerful that he could, which he knew was far beyond his own powers if properly trained, and to take his place as all Sith apprentices do to their masters. This piece from the novel explains everything against what we thought in Vader's memory. It's where he's sent back to the Jedi Temple and has some thoughts about his life, where he ends up thinking about this theory and makes him go borderline crazy about it. Here we go. Was this punishment for having failed at Mustafar? Or had Mustafar merely provided Sidious with an excuse to weaken him? Perhaps all along the promise of apprenticeship had been nothing more than a ploy, when, in fact, Sidious merely needed someone to command his army of stormtroopers. Another Grievous, while Sidious reaped the real rewards of power, confident that his newest minion posed no threat to his rule. Vader dwelled on it, fearing he would drive himself mad, and at last reached an even more disheartening conclusion. Grievous was duped into serving the Sith. But Sidious had sent Anakin to Mustafar for one reason only: to kill the members of the Separatist Council. Padme and Obi-Wan were the ones who had sentenced him to his black suit prison. Sentenced by his wife and his alleged best friend, their love for him warped by what they had perceived as betrayal. So it's here that Vader starts to realize that maybe apprenticeship was nothing but a ploy to get him to be his errand boy, to basically command his army of stormtroopers. As he starts to examine history of Palpatine's apprentices and servants, Maul, Dooku, and now him, all were expendable, and we saw this even with Vader when Sidious tried to have Luke kill his father and take his place. I fully believe this, because if Sidious really wanted Vader to reach his maximum powers, which would benefit the Empire, he would have given him the best robotics and suit possible. He would have trained him further in the dark side rather than kept knowledge from him, merely teasing him along with more knowledge if he completed tasks to his liking. Now, on a side note, in the time of Star Wars, there's no way Vader's injuries were treated to the best of the technological ability of that time, and the fact that Sidious chose a downgraded suit is another reason I believe this. Now, there's also the fact that Vader's suit was made to hurt him and cause him pain, which in turn makes him dig deeper into the dark side. However, I feel that Vader could have done that through his hatred for the Jedi and blaming them for losing Padme alone. The suit was just a hindrance to his ultimate potential, even after Mustafar's events. A fully powered Anakin is something that I can't really fathom, but it would be really cool to see. I wonder if Anakin had those injuries and joined the light side, what would his suit be like? Maybe that's another video I can make. Hopefully less agonizing, that's for sure. So let me know, guys, do you think Palpatine intentionally wanted Vader to lose, or not, just as he pondered in the book? Thanks for watching today's episode, guys. I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
the Force will be with you always.